brave. So I think what Eddie Jones is hoping
let's see
is that
how
with a
we're
really
doing.
solid pack of
Internet.
forwards, if he can get an
It's not the greatest.
fly half who's looking to
could
create
be
space
worse, I
for his
suppose.
outside backs and also to play forwards in and outside, to command his forwards to get into position. He's better than Farrell, who's just really
cool.
up and down.
Got some people ready for the game already. Nice. Hello and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sport as we prepare for the England-Tonga game. If you're wondering what jersey I'm wearing, it's not to do with England. Well, it's not the England jersey. It's not the Tonga jersey, but it is my rugby club in England, in London. And coincidentally, it's where Carl Sinclair, who's the number 3 for England today, where he started playing rugby. So I thought I'd wear it today. I think there's a poll going on the YouTube channel. Who you'll think will win? Anyone betting on Tonga today?
1 minute past midnight on the 26th of November. We're counting down to the biggest sale of the year, with 4 weeks of epic deals. Deals that won't be beaten this Black Friday. Week 1, shop big things like these large appliances. TV so big you'll feel like the star of the show. Hey! Fabulous deals, darling, on hair and beauty products. And furniture deals that'll knock your socks off. Don't miss a day and don't miss a deal.
It's funny that I'm sitting in Scotland and I'm using using SuperSport to watch the game.
Manati, you're being promoted. How does Chief Digital Officer sound? Sounds like I'm buying a new car.
They made an offer on your software company. Big bucks, baby.
Say hello to my new beachfront property.
We'd like to sign you to our record label, Macy J. What do you think?
Ooh, I think serious show things for you.
When your lifestyle changes.
Sorry, yeah, so just a bit of delay on the game because I believe the Tongan team got stuck in traffic on the way to Twickenham. So we'll be starting. The game will be starting in about 10 minutes.
3, 2, and 1.
Shoot in the chat. Let me know if the stream is all right. Obviously, I know that because this is a green jersey, it's acting as a green screen itself. This shirt is not enjoying the green screen. Yeah, no, I thought so. Hang on, let me give me a second.
What a day, what an occasion. The waiting is over.
Just for a moment,
Let me see if this will be better.
let us reflect. I think it's important for people to understand what this
All
team
right.
has been through.
Yeah, that'll do for today. Just because the screen and the green. Good to know you're watching those, Steve. For now.
That's greater than all that we have been through.
Oh. I see Furbank starting at 10 instead of Farrell because Farrell got a positive PCR test yesterday. I've never seen Furbank play fly off. Smith is not starting because of a knee niggle, so they don't want in a game against, it's effectively, it should be just like a training run for England, so it's not really worth. It's not worth Smith getting injured over. But yeah, how's that poll going? How's that poll going? I actually should probably bring up a YouTube thing, check it out. We've got 12 people in here. Nice. Well, we've still got maybe 10 minutes till the game starts. Right. It's going to be weird seeing myself. Well, we've still got maybe 10 minutes. Weird seeing yourself.
The North versus the South.
I'm not going to lie, I wish the game had started already. I'm ready to watch England do well. Well, I think we're going to go through the teams now.
England start their autumn nation series.
England announced a pretty strong side.
Weekends of Test rugby for the men in
Pretty
white.
strong side, especially, which is a bit curious against you know, very, very inconsistent and well, not consistent. They're consistently not great, but you got to kind of feel for Tonga, to be fair.
Before that, though, North versus South offers the opportunity for one of the game's most physical outfits to test their mettle at one of rugby's most revered venues.
So it's a fairly decent crowd at Twickenham for the game. You know, the crowd hoping to see a free-flowing game with a bunch of tries. I think my player to watch in this game, in all honesty, is Radwan. Like, the guy is unbelievably fast. He actually might be the fastest rugby player in the world at the moment. He's just scary.
12 degrees, 30 mile-an-hour wind.
He's quicker than Johnny May. And Zamet, I think. He's quicker than Reece Zamet as well. Scary. Anyway, so
1999, 2007, and then 2 years
England have
ago,
only played
Japan.
Tonga 3
They were the
times
previous occasions,
and won all 3, but
significantly
I thought it
winning
was more than
all
that.
3. Well,
Interesting.
the first of those 3 tests was in England when Twickenham was among the host venues for the Rugby
They've only
World
played
Cup.
head-to-head once at
That actually
Twickenham.
was
England
Jeremy
won,
Guscott's last
what was that,
game
101-10?
Test match rugby, remember him. And it was also the largest winning margin for England. They won by 101 points to 10.
Yeah, that's. I think that was back in 2003. It was a while ago. I'm keen to see Radwan, but I'm also keen to see how Tuolangi does after almost 2 years away from playing for England.
But given the last 48 hours, where this test match is concerned, and particularly the England squad, I think we should be grateful to the organisers and both teams. that we
Okay,
actually
Tonga
have a
using
test
their
match
white strip,
to watch.
which is interesting. So England will
I suppose you can
probably.
say whatever you like
I haven't
about
even
the
seen
challenges
England's away
faced
kit.
by the so-called
I imagine it'll be
Tier 1
either
rugby nations
dark
during the
blue,
pandemic
kind of
period.
navy,
But
or
when
it'll be
you
black.
compare them to those of countries like
Or
Tonga,
I mean,
then they
I don't think it's been. Oh no, it might be red.
Roughly half of this Tonga squad are either making their test debuts or wearing the Tongan jersey for the first time since the World Cup 2 years ago. Even so,
For Tonga,
by the
I think
experience of
I'm
living their
particularly
lives halfway
keen
around
to
the
see
world,
Bentamia Funa, who's on screen at the moment.
world's toughest
The guy
hurdles,
is
including those 2 guys
massive.
there we
He
saw,
is a
Ben Tameifuna
beast, and I
Danny
love watching him
Takulua,
play.
the scrum half, both who play week in, week out.
I'm surprised he hasn't
in
gone through the teams
French
yet.
top 14.
Sorry, I'm tired. I'm also slightly hungover.
And I can assure you, it's not
Nice view of Twickenham there.
to confuse
It
you.
is honestly an insane stadium. I've been in it a few times. It is
Team on England
massive.
will be
Oh
wearing
my
green.
god. Unbelievable. Going there for sevens, summer sevens,
It would be
is
an
so much fun.
understatement
So
to
much
say that
fun.
England's week hasn't gone entirely to plan. First injury to Marcus Smith, that forced Eddie Jones to move to plan B. Then yesterday,
Owen
the
Farrell.
bombshell of his captain,
So
Owen
yeah,
Farrell,
captain and flower for Owen Farrell is
sent the England coach
having
in
to be
search of a
well
plan
effectively
C.
rested because he tested
It
positive
has
in a
been
PCR
an
test yesterday.
examination
So
before a
Furbank has
test
moved into number 10
like no
with
other.
Smith still on the bench because excuse me, he picked up a minor
England
knee
captain,
injury.
Chris Robshaw,
That's why he won't be starting.
looking on. And there you can see the England replacements. Eddie Jones.
Interesting choice, to be honest. I would have thought that with the whole thing with Farrell, that George Ford would have been quickly drafted in, but maybe not. So now instead of Farrell, obviously, Farrell's out, so obviously they you need a new captain, and he's gone with Courtney Laws. So Courtney Laws will be captaining England today, which is not a bad call actually. I think he'll make a good captain. Ooh, God, I'm knackered. So England have just taken the field now. Interesting to see how Furbank will do at 10. I'm glad to see Underhill back in the team, in the starting lineup. I rate him so highly.
Jamie George, who wasn't even in the squad a couple of weeks ago. He came
Game
in
George
following
starting at
the
hooker,
injury to
even though he
Luke
wasn't even
Dickey.
chosen in the squad a couple of weeks ago. He's instantly in the starting lineup because Cowan Dickey.
Rugby, all about national pride and uncompromising physicality. Once the first whistle is blown, but
Just
there's one
quickly doing
aspect which all sides stand together.
stance against racism before the national anthems, which is good.
Rugby is taking against racism.
I think they've actually removed the whole thing of taking a knee. Instead, they're just doing taking a stand against
Starting with
racism, so that there's no controversy about who wants to kneel or not. And the anthems kick off with Tonga's anthem first. I'm actually going to bring up the teams here on my phone because it doesn't. They're going to go through them. So if you give me a second, I'll badly pronounce all the Tongan names for you. Right. No. Let's have a look. All right. So number 1 for 1 to 15 for Tonga. Fisi Ihoi, Ngaumo, Tamifuna, Fifita, Halefanua, Timani, Kafitolu, Vailanu, Takalua, really good player, Takalua, Morath at 10, Tamapiu at 12, Tamapia, Hingano at 13, Kata at 11, Fifita at 14, and Vaianu at 15. Vaianu is crazy. Toulouse Vaianu is a wild player. Going through the England national anthem now. On the Tongan bench, we have 16 Mai. I don't actually know how to say that. 17 Uhila, 18 Fia, 19 Funaki, 20 Havili, 21 Fukufuka, 22 Fiver, and 23 Fine. England looking quite strong in their lineup. Genge, George, and Sinclair in the front row. Sinclair, who actually started at my rugby club in London. Itoje and Johnny Hill, pretty solid locking pair. Courtney Laws, Underhill, and Curry make the back 3. Youngs and Furbank, scrum off and fly half respectively. Tuolangi and Slade in the centres. Johnny May, Radwan, and Stewart at the back. With Blamire, Marler, Stewart, Yules, Don Brandt, Mitchell, Smith, and Atkinson on the bench. So, oh yeah, I forgot Tonga do the haka. Oh, I'm keen for that. I love Tonga's haka. It's got so much character. $16 people, not bad. I imagine the Wales South Africa game later will be incredibly popular, and a lot of people will be. I'm not sure who's streaming it as well. Just waiting now for the Tongan haka. I love the Tongan haka. Okay, so England are playing in a kind of maroony red. Oh, I love it. I love the Tongan haka. All right, haka's done. Kit's off, and teams will be getting ready for kickoff.
It's been Freddie Jones.
I'm actually quite keen to see what happens in this match. I think it'll be good. A good test for the newer players in the team.
Curry and Courtney Laws, who leads England for the first time. The back line, well, that's a different story. Because of a leg injury, Marcus Smith didn't train properly until yesterday. That's why Owen Farrell was picked to start at fly half. Then he tested positive for COVID. So it's George Furbank who now wears 10. It's a vastly different Tonga to the squad swept.
Yeah, so I think that the players to watch for Tonga will be Taimiafuna. Halifanu is good. Halifanu is good. Vailanu at number 8 is very good. Vaianu at 15 is crazy. Fifita is huge. He gave Darcy Graham last weekend, against Scotland, a right number of bump offs. And then also their scrum half is very good as well. But I think who's lining up against Fifita? Fifita's 14, I think. So I think it might be Johnny May on him, which I prefer at the moment.
Well, Dowie, it's been a rare old last 24 hours. How do you think it will have disrupted England?
Oh, I actually do like the England away kit. That is quite a nice, maroony red. Almost pink. It's a nice kit. I really need to get myself an England jersey. I haven't had one in a long time.
The question is, has Eddie Jones made that right call? Because this is the warm-up really for two massive pyrotechnical games over the next fortnight. Australia,
all right.
champion South Africa in town.
Great to see Tuolangi back in the squad. Back playing for England. Missed him. Right. Let's get the scoreboard ready.
He made his debut, and certainly in terms of Tier 1 refereeing here in England's last Test match against Canada in July. He's back again now.
Right. We're almost ready to go now. Tonga will be kicking right to left to take the kickoff.
So we're all set to go.
And the ref has blown the whistle, and the game is underway. Start, damn it.
For the first time in 20 months.
England have already set them all off the kickoff. Youngs takes it to the back and box kicks. Decent chase here from Johnny May. Is that May? Or was that red one? I think it was May.
There's Jamie George.
Good take from him as well to reclaim it. So we got it. England have got it back. Furbank launches it.
A touch and a kick.
Just outside Tonga's 22, so a good kick. Okay, so yeah, Johnny May's playing 11.
For the first time since the World Cup in Japan.
Tonga as a country have not played much rugby since the World Cup in 2019, which is exactly why they struggle, because they just don't play enough. Oh, and it's a terrible kick from the. It's a terrible kick by Marath off the back of the ruck. So England have a lineup inside Tonga's 22, and they'll look to apply early pressure on this now. Sorry, I'm in hungover mode, so I need something. Right. James Joe throws in, taken by Toje. They've set them all. It's not moving just yet.
It's with George. You can hear there. The referee.
They're going to have to play this now because it's not moving. Pass back to Youngs from George.
Well, that was Slade popping it up there to Tuolangi.
Tuolangi straight into the thick of it. Quick hands from Furbank off to Radwan. Radwan skips it out to Johnny May, who actually has grown his hair a little bit. England inside the 5-meter line. Goes to Sinclair. Sorry, Genge.
Held up 5 meters out. First real test.
Youngs to Sinclair now.
There's Kyle Sinclair.
Held up outside the 5-meter line this time. It's now to Underhill, who wriggles and goes into the 5-meter. Advantage called. Young's back to Furbank. Furbank to Stewart. Youngs again. Oh, out wide to Radwan, who is over. Radwan over in the corner. They might have a look at it, because it looked like there might have been a hand under that, but I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, try's been given. So first try to Radwan and first try to England within 3 minutes.
Just that's the dot it down. It's their first up Slade.
It was a good start from England. Really good start.
Burbank is at the back this time. It's just a procession, really.
You can see they're the attacking intent.
Using his wheels on the wide outside, wingers combining superbly. Johnny May getting back inside to get some support.
Radwan did really well there.
And really, you can see Morath that he is carrying an injury. I know it. And this is the story of last week when Tonga, renowned for their incredibly physical,
Very weak tackle from Morath, but apparently he is carrying an injury. So you do kind of feel for him. Oh, crap. Let's stop the clock.
Players up and down the league in England have been saying just how fast this man is. That was more about body position and showing a fair degree of.
No, who's kicking? Furbank? No, Henry Slade. Okay. Slade's a good kicker.
Henry Slade on kicking duties.
Sadly, he's drawn it to the right. Not a bad kick, though, considering he was practically on the touchline. So it remains 5-0, but really good start from England. Really happy with that. And told you, Radwan's one of my players to watch.
You'll see that today with Burbank and Slade, I'm sure.
So Tonga kick off again. Taken in by Itoje. Maul is set. Tamifuna being penalised there. Tamifuna being penalised for not getting out of the way, hanging onto the maul.
It's come in from the side the maul was formed. You can actually go right round the side if it's not formed and come in from the back.
So England have the penalty,
formed, you've got to go in through your gate.
And they clear it
He hasn't done that. He's just given
up to just inside Tonga's half. Jamie George with the throw-in. Straight to Itoje, off the back to Youngs, to Furbank, to Genge, who smashes into the Tongan defence. Youngs to Slade. Slade, I think, inside to Furbank. But they've been done for accidental crossing. So it'll be put into a scrum on halfway for Tonga.
Yeah, well, he's been made one of the vice captains, isn't he? Scotland have two, so he
Yeah.
makes three. It's Kerry.
Unfortunate, but
yours would have been one of those joint ones, but Farrell's actually the main captain. And Furbank just getting caught up a little bit. Again, not used to playing 10, not used to being that front line. He's a fullback by trade, a very good one. But again, it's all experience. We saw Kinghorn, for Scotland, normally a winger. Last week playing admirably at 10. His restarts are sensational. Very quick, good pair of hands. So again, everything's building to the next World Cup.
Good vibes. Crazy.
On the basis that George Burbank has spent
So,
time this week operating at 10.
Oh, the scrum's been reset without really even getting anywhere.
Jones made the decision very early in the week that he wouldn't be able to start, not necessarily because of lack of fitness, but because of the lack of preparation. Marcus Smith didn't train properly until yesterday's captain's run, which I guess because we talk about captain's run, it's the last training session. You can imagine that because he'd been named on the bench, he only played a fairly peripheral role in that training session yesterday. Burbank would have started the week thinking maybe, just maybe, he might get a run sometime today.
So Tonga have won the scrum, as they should. They've got a very solid pack, and they go off the back to their winger. I think that's Fafita.
One of the tallest men on the pitch.
He made a dent really in the Scotland side. He carried for about 72 metres, just on 4 carries. So
Itoje's got the ball wrapped up with the player. They've got him to ground though, so they're managing to recycle. Johnny Hill with a good tackle. Oh, it's been knocked on by Tonga on halfway. That'll be a scrum to England on halfway.
There he is, the Castro hooker.
Yeah, like I said, it's difficult for Tonga. They kind of, all their players play in Europe. They play in France mostly, but kind of all over the area. And then, when they have their internationals, they very rarely play at home. And all these players in Europe kind of they get together for about a week to train. And then they play, their international internationals. They're a proud side, and they have, but they just don't play for Tonga. It's sad. It is very sad. Because they could be so much better. Sorry, I'm just getting all the French club team results.
Just in the spotlight, but under the microscope in recent weeks.
It was an interesting call from Eddie Jones to send Sam Simmons back to Exeter, considering just how amazing Sam Simmons has been over the last year, and his inclusion in the Lions. But I mean, yeah, Don Brandt is incredible himself, and I have a feeling I know why Simmons has been let go, because he's not very versatile. He's an out-and-out 8, but you can't really fit him in anywhere else. Oh, penalty to Tonga at the scrum.
That's interesting, because one thing Eddie Jones was saying during the week was this new Tonga front row. Well, it's as good as anything in Europe. All three.
That is true. Tonga's front row is incredibly good.
The referee there saying that England just didn't engage. They sort of pulled back, obviously trying to apply a penalty. They don't really need to do that.
So Tonga kick to the corner.
They actually gone back. It's difficult to not love that.
It's poor from England.
Now a chance, just nearly up to the England 22.
So they're out. Oh, it's an overthrow. Okay. I don't know who that went to, though. So Tonga have it. It's a bit scrappy at the ruck. England, yeah, it's very scrappy at the ruck.
That's Timony, the former Wallaby. There's Tokalua.
Timani. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is their new almost repatriation thing. Oh, they made a break through the number 8, which is, I think, Vailanu. And then he threw it straight to Manu Tuolangi, which is unfortunate. But May is herring after this kick downfield. And the Tongan player, I think the winger, no, Marath, got back and cleared it. Not a terrible clearance, all things considered.
Well, they can. Again, if England don't get their guards there, Johnny Hill misses his man totally. He's not looking. He's not down in his haunches. He's expecting Tonga to go out the back and pass the ball wide. And if it wasn't for Manu Tuolangi, that could have been a possible try.
It's Henry Slade. Wow. That was a huge hit.
Penalty to England. Excuse me. For Vailanu holding on.
There, he actually, as he makes the hit, you've got to release the tackle man and go back down, and you can't stay on him. But Tom Curry is one of the hardest dudes around in the back row, playing
right.
The 8 on his back.
And Henry Slade will take the penalty and kick to the corner.
He's turned the 3 points down. They don't want to go for penalties, they want tries. But again, he was stopped in his tracks by Tonga.
Taking his time here, but
it's
gone into the corner. Oh, it's a great kick from Henry Slade right up to the 5-meter line. Oh, that was a hard double tackle on Curry there. Bloody hell, he got hit hard. So Jamie George goes to the back to Johnny Hill. They set the maul. It's broken off once, but it's stationary. It's not going anywhere just yet. Youngs takes it off the back, tries to snipe, but can't, so offloads it to Tuolangi, who holds up 3 players. Off to Genge. Genge stopped flat, but advantage to England. Youngs to Sinclair. Sinclair off to Curry. Tonga defending decently here, but I think they'll get opened up here. It's OJ. Oh, that's definitely a penalty and cynical. And the ref blows his whistle. They'll have a chat with him there. There were a couple of high tackles in that period of play.
Yeah, what has happened there in that situation? They had a free play because
England looking good.
High hits. We did see a couple last week when I did in Murrayfield.
And I think as the game progresses, Tonga will get tired, but they'll also give away more penalties. And I think, you know, I have a feeling this game will blow out at some point. Maybe not, you know, in the first 25 minutes, but at some point I think it will. So England have a 5-meter line out. Jamie George again goes long, except this time to Itoje. They've set the maul. Jamie George has it at the back. The maul is not really moving too much just yet. It's going forwards now. They're inside the 5, and this will be a try to Jamie George. Yep, Jamie George is over for a try. Really, really good there from England. Very patient in the maul. And, you know, Jamie George gets over.
That's what you need. Again, it's almost unstoppable once you set it up. If you get it absolutely correct, body's in the right position. The only way the defense can do it is to.
Yeah, no, they're all. Yeah, I know what you mean, Katenda. They're very versatile players. Slade can play almost anywhere in the back line. Tuolangi, I think. No, Mike Brown was on the wing. Sorry. But yeah, no, he has played wing. May, yeah, and also yeah. Tonga to not to be underestimated. I like Tonga, and they do have quality players. It's just their lack of time to gather team cohesion that, you know, they really just. I don't see them threatening England in this game. They may score a few tries, and in a sense I kind of hope they do. But then I just don't see them coming anywhere close to winning this match. Slade kicks from the corner, and this time he's pulled it just left. But better kick.
Just going past the other upright. 10 points to 0.
Sorry, hair of the dog.
Happy hooker, happy bench. Tom Brandt, and hopefully we'll see him sometime today.
Well, it's good from England. England 10-0 in the lead now.
Type of game that he would thrive in. But we will see. Tonga now.
What I really want is I don't want any injuries from this game.
Can they surprise England?
So Tonga go deep off the kickoff, and Curry takes it in. Ben Youngs has it at the back, and he will box kick. He hasn't gone for touch. Instead, he's Vailani's caught it on halfway, and he's taken off, but he's caught fairly quickly onto the 22. Advantage to Tonga here at the ruck. Tamefuna's got the ball now, and he almost completely goes over the top of Courtney Laws. Back to Marathon halfway, who launches a bomb, but they are playing advantage, so it will come back for the penalty. Good catch from Stewart, though.
Yeah, England again. Sorry, Tonga, we're playing a free play there. You're not going to win many balls in the air against Freddie Stewart, given that much time.
So Tonga have a penalty kick on England's 10-meter line. Both teams conceding 3 penalties at the moment.
Looks like he's going to be taking the kick as well.
Tonga are going to kick for points. Fair enough.
Beat a so-called Tier 1 nation was when they beat Italy at this time of year, and it was a very late penalty from Tani Takalua.
Grant Dory, the interim coach for Tonga, as the head coach, hasn't travelled, I think, due to his house being burgled. So he's at home with his family. Don't know the full details of that, but yeah.
He's been the victim in a shocking incident back at home in Brisbane in August when it's left not only Kefu but his wife Rachel and 2 of his children in hospital.
Oh crap!
Savagely attacked by intruders.
So they just mentioned it now. The head coach, his family, and 2 daughters. Their house was burgled, and they're all in hospital because they were badly attacked. So the penalty has been missed, and Freddie Stewart launches the ball back at Fafita. Good tackle from Stewart, considering how big Fafita is. So Tonga have it still in their own half. Kata is bringing it to the back of the ruck and box kicks for his team to chase. Stewart takes it very well, but England give away a penalty for, I think, blocking. Yeah, obstruction.
You see that time and time again, didn't you? And it really infuriates me. Tom Curry trying to be clever.
Takalua, Marath, Lola here, Cooper Vuna. I think Cooper Vuna's played for I think he's played for Australia, hasn't he? Has Cooper Vuna played for Australia before? I'm sure he has. Anyway, Ngana, yeah. Pekalani, Tulisa Vaianu. Yeah, Vaianu is just quality. He's so good. Yeah, Fafita, the number 14 for Tonga, he's huge. He's playing with Glasgow now.
With the boot, he's on the bench, so
Walter Fafita.
He's taken over the kicking duties when he's missed one from the other side. See if he can get this.
Oh, okay, so Tonga are going for another kick at balls.
He's a big ball carrier. That's what Tonga need. They need to get behind England to turn England.
I do like Tonga's kit. I'm not gonna lie. And this one is good, and that will make it 10 points to 3. Tonga are on the board. And we're almost 20 minutes into the game. England, I think we want to do a bit more. Yeah, but also they're doing like the whole, repatriation thing, where players are then after a certain time period allowed to go back and play for their actual countries. I think Fekitoa will start playing for Tonga soon. He played for their 7 side in the Olympics. Kubavuna is a quality player. So Tonga clear from their 22. Stewart takes a really good catch, but then they knock it on while trying to offload it. Stewart's a big guy, fairly big guy himself.
Tall, gets up in the air. Look at that. Perfectly allowed to use his knee like that, no problem at all. Drives up, doesn't take his eyes off the ball and tries a little bit of a cute pass. Back inside, and on another day, Underhill takes that. And he's away.
This is decent from England, though. They're showing intent, which is good. They want to, throw the ball around, which is good to see. So we're now into the second quarter. Well, the second half of the first half. The second quarter of the game. So Tonga put into the scrum. Scrum's pretty solid. It's taken off the back by Vailanu, who goes through Youngs and batters into Furbank. It's gone all the way down the line. Vaianu's doing well. Ugh. So they're into England's half now. They're attacking quite well, actually. Their structure looks decent, although England's got numbers here. Good offload on the ground. Almost up to England's 10-meter line. England are going to try and jackal it at some point. Oh, they've put a stab through. Stewart's there, and he clears it downfield inside the Tongan 22. I think it might be Vaianu at the back. Oh, and he was taken out after the kick. They might have a look at that.
Stewart there.
That was Marath, sorry.
Stewart went through on him. There's some physical hits out there. Tamopier is good.
Tamopier.
From the number 8.
Vailanu just powering as well. It took flipping Tuolangi to stop him.
Bigger guys, your Tuolangi come in there.
It was a good hit from
Who's normally outstanding tackler. A bit of ballet going on.
Still, it's looking good for me. Well, it's all right considering. Last minute change at fly half, and to a guy who doesn't play fly half often. Oh, that's great from Furbank. He's broken through the line. He's rounded him. Oh, he's not going to get. Oh, that looked high. Oh, and Slade's there. Slade's there to take the offload. Curry's got it off the back. Swings it out to Itoje. Itoje to Sinclair. Sinclair to Furbank. Now Laws takes on the line. That was a high tackle on Furbank there, but it was a brilliant run from Furbank. And that'll be a penalty inside the 22 of Tonga. I imagine they'll go for touch here. Set up another line out. Really good from Furbank.
Farrell isn't as quick as that. George Ford isn't as quick as that. You can just see Tamopier. There's the little show and go. Goes through between two big Tongan forwards who clash heads almost.
Furbank's got some wheels. I like him. He's got some wheels. And yep, England have kicked to the corner. Good on them. There's no point in going for penalties right now. So, 5-meter line out. Jamie George is going to throw in. I imagine they'll go to the back again, set the rolling maul to get George another try. Probably. Oh, no, it's gone to the middle to Itoje. And they have set the maul, but they've given away the penalty. So, Tonga have the penalty, and they've been let off there, I think. England will be very frustrated with themselves.
Johnny Hill going in front of Maro Itoje there. That's what happens, is you're not allowed to do that. So many teams do it. So many referees allow it to go on. So many referees then pick it up. But again, it's another inconsistency of him.
Looks like he's got just outside the 22.
Let's have a look at Johnny Hill. Actually, it isn't Johnny Hill. It's the two guys in front of him. He did say number 5. Number 5 was in at the size. It's Sinclair.
What was that?
One of the lifters. So as Murray Itoje goes down.
Cricket, Proteas made 189 for 2. Holy crap! Butler's going to have to bat like a king to, get that score. That might be for England's first loss, but we'll see. It's not impossible. Anyway, Tonga have got a maul set on their own 22. It's not going anywhere, so Kata's going to box kick. Radwan's done well here. Runs just inside to pop it to Stewart. Oh, and Tonga have come through and stolen that. It's poor from England there. Pretty poor of control of the rucks. They are on halfway, but they bring it back to Morath, who launches a high one. I think that's Johnny. No, Radwan. Radwan, who's on the opposite wing now, has taken that decently. Furbank challenges the line, and England get a penalty.
Well, you have to say, George Furbank's a very decent start at 10.
For Tonga going straight off their feet at the ruck.
Well, the captain, I wouldn't want my 10 taking the ball into physical contact. He can do it. He's a strong man. He loves it, obviously. But, hey, you've got 10 on your back. You are the conductor. You were the batting whaler. Get back in.
Hey, Bianca. Massive amount. Yeah. Radwan scored, I think, in the first 3 minutes, and then Jamie George, I think, scored before 10 minutes. Other than that, it's been a bit stop-start. Not Furbank, the replacement for Farrell at 10 for England, has been playing well. This is good from England. They've taken their it's a great break from Henry Slade, who and Tuolangi just can't gather. So Tonga have it now inside their own half. England have the ability to obliterate Tonga, but it just depends. I bet it's 10-3 at the moment. Tonga still in their own half. Yeah. Inside England's 10 to Radwan, who passes off to, I think that was Slade. Slade launches a kick to the other side of the field. It's a good kick. Oh, and who was that? Vaianu makes a bit of a mess of it, but he hasn't kicked it out. It's back. And Radwan's got some space to run. Passes to Stewart, who takes on the line, breaks the first tackle, goes through. It's OJ off to Curry. Curry to Stewart. Oh, it's a great offload to Tuolangi. Tuolangi through the first tackle and through the second. Not through the second. Brought down. But this is good from England. It's OJ without his scrum cap now. Up to the 5-meter line. Go on, England. Come on. Swing it down the line. Go on. Go on. Slade passes Jamie George. Stewart. Johnny May's in the corner. May's running around and both wings have scored. Good on Johnny May. I love Johnny May. I think he's been one of England's best players for so many years. And I'm so frustrated how he never ever got the Lions call up. 67 caps, 34th try. It's a good strike rate for an England winger.
Tempo, they seem to just fall off. Two, just sets it up. Third back again, that's what he's done. Get round the edge of Tonga. That's what England are trying to do, and that's the way you do it. Get that ball straight through your hands.
Tuolangi did really well there for that run. But it was just really good hands, and Jamie George out wide. Really good soft hands there.
Stewart just holding time, and May still had to finish, but again, Tonga just run out of numbers. Just run out of pace. And there's a little bit of a May swan dive.
May with a swan dive. As I mentioned him, the commentators mentioned Chris Ashton. The Ash Splash.
Play again, I don't know. We will find out at due course. Possession in the mode. Tonga 46, and they're making it count really every time.
Oh, by the way, I'll probably be about a good 40 seconds behind if you're watching live. Henry Slade lining up his third kick. Let's hope it's third time lucky. It's a bit easier, this one.
Try number 34, Johnny May, and that one does sneak inside.
And he gets it. Close. Very close to missing, but he got it. Oh, and my stream has just got very blurry. Love the quick hands from Jamie George there.
The greatest wing we've ever had in England. Johnny May. Certainly a star of them all.
Come on, stream, clear up. I can't see shite. So, kicked off. I literally can't tell you who's got the ball. I just know England has it. Off the kickoff. The stream is incredibly blurry at the moment. Come on, clear up. There we go. All right. Toje tries to take it quickly off the back of the ruck. Offloads it, but it's gone out off the Tongan hand. England will have the line out. Or, no, it was a knock on, so England will have the scrum, I think. Or do they have an option? They might have an option. No, they're going for the scrum. 17-3, you know, considering we actually have taken our chances. So I'm not massively upset. I think when Marcus Smith comes on, Furbank should go back to fullback. He's playing well. And I think it's just they're going to run riot when Smith is on. But we'll see.
It's worth making the point that
And England with a solid scrum. Curry takes it off the back here and does so. May with a great chase, but it looks like he might have got an injury here. They've got the penalty because it looks like he was taken out, but it does look like Johnny May is going to be a bit sore there. He's sitting up, which is good. Where did I go? What do you mean, where did I go? Did the whole stream just kind of go, Probably because my internet's not great, and there are a lot of people in the house. Sorry. Johnny May has landed heavily here after being taken out in the air, kind of. It's definitely a penalty.
We will have to see. Let the referee and the TMO sort out. The referee, obviously, Craig Evans, TMO Ben Whitehouse.
Yeah, it is reckless. It's, he's got no way near the ball.
You've got to have due diligence, a bit of care and attention. I don't know where we are with this rule at the moment.
Yeah, this is a difficult one. I've seen this go just penalty. I've seen it go red. So I don't know. I don't know what they'll rule. Yep, so it's going to be a yellow card. And that is not what Tonga need. I might lose you now because I think the internet's going a bit dodgy again.
So, Solomon Carter, outstanding rugby league player, these days back in New Zealand.
Bianca, can you hear me? Am I actually there? So it's a yellow card for Tonga. It's their wing. Not Fafita, the other one.
I think Tonga, again, when this rule sort of first came in,
No, we're back. That's good.
What was happening, so many people would get sent off and the imbalance happens. But again, you've got to have due care and attention.
England actually can't tell you who's got the ball. Yeah, no, I think the internet is struggling at the moment.
Inside ball,
Ellis Genge with it. Another try on the board.
This is simple, just a one action.
Yeah, sorry guys. I think my internet is really messing up at the moment. Wow, this is bad.
Again, Tonga just sliding out. There's no really need to slide out. Takes the contact. Toja, well, he could play in the back row, he could play anywhere he wanted, really. He's that good. It's over the line, and then about now drops it down.
I'll check out the Craig good. The hand was on the shoulder.
So, England are over again. Yeah, no, it's not good for Tonga, but it's very good for England. But to be honest, I'd rather England be playing a full team so that, it's more realistic to what they'll play in the next few weeks. Henry Slade converts the try. It's another 2, and that makes it 24 points to 3, 4 minutes out from half time.
Might be one or two things they could learn in the more fundamental role of a loose head prop from both he and Carl Sinclair. One or two things to learn about scrummaging, but give the ball
got the ball, but that's Curry who's taking it in off the kickoff again. Still inside the 22. So Youngs will have it at the back here. Is he going to box or pass to Furbank? No, he's not. He's going to pass off to... And now it's cleared now. It's cleared. That's a good clearance, that one. I think that's up to about halfway. Yeah, pretty much up to halfway. Good clearance there from Furbank.
4 tries have all sort of come. That one was 5 meters out in the set situation.
So Tonga will have the throw in.
Points on the board, and I think in the second half we might see the likes of Radman and Stewart really having a go.
And trying an inside make up on his feet, so penalty given. Furbank's played quickly onto Slade. Oh my god, I literally can't see anything. It's so blurry. England through Curry, but they're going down the line. Nope, they've gone back to the left.
Oh, it's Freddie Stewart. It's Leicester fullback against former Leicester fullback. And it's the old boy who wins it.
And Tonga have scored from an intercept.
that would have been, well, we will wait.
Oh, he might have actually gone out.
He's got it down. If he had got it down, it would have been a fantastic poach. Just try.
Do you know? So Owen Farrell got COVID. So Courtney Lords became captain. It looks like he's just hit me. And oh, I'm amazed Courtney Lords got back there to tackle him.
There he goes. And he goes back the other way. And who's their captain? Saves. That is it. And right.
Oh, he hasn't. Oh, what a try-saving tackle from Courtney Lords. How did he even get back there? Oh, I've got a feel that was the case. Well done, Courtney Lords. What a man.
England here 12 years ago
pause.
against Australia.
I can't tell you what time it is on the actual in-game clock. I'd imagine there's about a minute left to play.
It's not all about scoring tries, it's saving them sometimes.
So England will have a put into the scrum after that.
See the desire there.
Incredible from Courtney Lords. I have a lot of respect for that man.
Does the simple things well.
Just trying to get this sorted out. Not a great service, let's be honest. Just the worst. I'm trying to get the stream back. Give me a second. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do the second half at this rate. Hold can't wait to move to Edinburgh. Oh, this should not take this long. Come on. It's probably because my cousin's back. Right. For God's sake. Well, I imagine it's probably half time now. Oh my God, this is just painful. No, that back. Oh my God. So frustrating. Oh my God, I can't even explain how frustrating this is right now. Guys, technical difficulties as per usual. But I'm guessing it's half time now. I know something's gone wrong. You don't have to tell me. Jesus. Are you gonna do anything? Or... Nope, guess not. This is a nightmare. Can you actually hear me at the moment? I'm guessing not. It is hard. It is definitely half time. I know it's not even half time yet. But I got at least I got the stream back.
Okay, so this will be the last play. I'm sure Slade trying not to be too cute. That's about right up to the 22.
So England just answered. Well, they've just threw that penalty, which I had no idea what it was for or anything like that.
Close to them and release the backs.
John Maritoje. And of course I missed the try because my thing was loading. I don't even know who scored it. Looks like Johnny May, but Youngs has scored for England.
Too easy. Again, for a guy like experience, you can see it happening. Tremendous line out, driven infield. Tonga was struggling, and the ends with all the support on the outside. Didn't need it in the end. Just watch this now.
And that will be half time.
Toji takes it. Quick pump to the legs. Quick pump to the legs. Infield all the time. At the back, the call will come now. Straight away.
Really good there from Ben Youngs.
Say Ben Youngs acting as a winger, and with that much space, that much gas, that much knowledge and skill, too easy. Too easy.
Sorry about that, everyone. It looks like we actually have some semblance of internet back.
I think Ben Youngs is closing his eyes. You don't see that coming at him. Come on, it's a family show.
Sorry about that, guys. So, let's see if Slade will get the kick and the halftime score.
There's no doubt that England have taken full opportunity of that one-man advantage they've had since
Come on, Slade. Let's bang it over and get it to a 31-3 halftime score. And then I'll see you guys after halftime for the second half. Hopefully. If the internet's bad, I don't know what I'm going to do. Slade has not managed to pull that one back, so the score will remain 29-3 at halftime.
Half-time at Twickenham. Eddie Jones holding the impromptu meeting with the replacements.
Eddie Jones permanently looks like he's got a bit up his eyes.
A very satisfactory first 40 for England leading Tonga.
I will hopefully be back in about 20 minutes. But we'll see. Yeah. All right. Well, we're back, and it's almost time for the second half. I decided to have a quick shirt change, because, to be honest, that other one's quite tight, and it was getting rather uncomfortable lying in bed with that thing on. So I thought I'd change into this one, and actually it's got, some form of England representation on it. Not long until the second half, and England are in a good position. I really do want to see Marcus Smith at some point, but they also might not risk him, considering he hasn't trained much this week and he's still carrying that niggle. It might actually not be. It might be worth not risking him, to be honest. If you don't need to. Worst comes to worst, you could stick Slade at fly half and chuck on someone at centre. But we'll see. We'll see what Eddie feels like doing. But at the moment, obviously happy with the score. I think England, they have looked good, but they certainly haven't, it doesn't look like they've really clicked as much as they can. And I think they can do a lot more. So we'll see what happens.
Take their rightful place at the table of champions by claiming the
Just going through the adverts for a moment.
So,
score predictions. Score predictions for the second half in the comments. Chuck me some score predictions for the second half, as if it was 0-0. So points for England, points for Tonga. Chuck it in and let me see what you think.
He struck that. He struck that, all right. It's out of there. 6 runs. Pressure.
England are playing South Africa in the cricket at the moment. I know South Africa set a pretty big total for them.
Goes David Miller with another monster for 6. Wow. 4 runs. And South Africa get over the line. How dramatic right at the end. They win by 4 wickets.
Sunlong. Live with confidence. I know a lot of adverts. I thought the game would have started already.
Keep going. If the odds are against you, beat them.
How's everyone doing that? Drop a message in the chat. How are you doing? How's the weekend been? How's it looking for the rest of it? Anyone heading out tonight? Excited for the other matches in the game?
Here we go then. The North versus the South.
Give me a second, I think I'm on the wrong channel.
When you're that big, you don't need to run at gaps. Japan believe these days.
I'm probably on the wrong channel. Give me a second. Great. Thanks for not saying anything. Oh my! This is why I despise Supersport. Unbelievable. And where the heck? Oh my god. Where's 201? Why is it? Okay. I hate DSTV so much. It's just so bad. Okay, so where the hell is the game? Not there. That's helpful. For Christ's sake. Give me a second, guys. Apparently the game is on. Yes, all channels, you absolute dickhead. For God's sake. There it is. Sorry about that, guys, but Supersport doesn't tell you anything. Oh, and it's not working anyway. Oh my god, I despise DSTV. It's almost as bad as Sky.
The ball and
Finally, thank you.
And they will have the foot in at the scrum.
Josie holds his hands up.
You reckon it'll end 37-6, or do you think England will score 37 points and Tonga will score 3, or do you think they'll score 37 and Tonga will score 6? Is that the final score?
Scrum time.
But England have a scrum. No, sorry, Tonga have a scrum on their 5-metre line. Let me just get everything else set up.
Clean breaks England with 5-2, so they were denting in that midfield, especially.
So we're 2 minutes in already.
Something again you don't associate with Tonga.
So I didn't miss too much.
Doing a 15 to Tonga, and then obviously 5 tries to 0. So there is a story there.
So 29-3 still is the score.
You don't concede tries.
England in a good position. I don't know if they've made any changes, so I doubt they have. Oh no, they have. Don Brandt's on, which I imagine means I think Underhill's come off. Underhill's come off, and Curry has gone to 7. And Tonga get the penalty, so they'll be able to clear their lines, which is a bit annoying. Oh. Sounds of swing low going around Twickenham. It's always good. I am English, yeah. How you doing, David? G'day. You sound Australian by saying something like that. Yeah, I am English. Born in London. Born in London. All right, so Tonga have a line out throw in just outside their own 10-metre line, which is not a bad position for them. They take the line out cleanly at the front, although their maul is pretty broken up and it goes to ground. They do have the ball. They do have possession though.
Just protecting the ball. Carry from Fafita.
Fafita carries well. Taking down my sinker. Oh, you're a Kiwi. How do you find your performance against Italy?
Actually making his Tongan debut today.
Vailanu takes it over halfway. Tony Hill does try to turn Tameifuna straight into. Tonga Maraf kicks through. Stewart picks it up very well. It's an okay kick. Decent kick. Stewart chasing. Vailanu clears up to inside their own 10-metre. Just inside their own 10-metre line.
Looks very comfortable, isn't he, Stewart? Again, doesn't have too much to do. Bread and butter.
Maraf looks like he's like 40 years old. George throws in to the middle. Back to Genge. Youngs recycles off to Slade. Out the back to Furbank to Johnny May. And it's a tap up. Yeah, I thought the Italians played well. Fafita slapped it up. I don't think it'll be a yellow, but it'll be a penalty. No, he slapped it up. He was trying to go for the intercept. Looks like, yeah, there could be a yellow card for Tonga here. Hey, David. Have a chat in the comments, guys. It's another yellow, and this time it's the other wing for Fafita for intentional knockdown.
So why didn't Bone Barrett get a yellow card? It was his 100th cap. Now. Just I'm asking you were there. That's the width of cynicism.
The commentator came up with a good point. Bowden Barrett didn't get a yellow card for the exact same infringement. And, it's just...
In that case, he had no chance of catching that ball.
I don't agree with that. I think he had a small chance of catching that. Anyway, England have taken the penalty into Tonga's 22. They've taken the line out. Oh, Tuolangi's on the rumble there. Good tackle from Maraf. Again, just having the little baby rhino. Oh, he's teaming on there. This is good from England. Recycle. This is time to Sinclair. Youngs to Genge, who offloads to Dombrand. And Tonga have turned them over at the ruck through Tamiafuna. So England are a bit guilty of just not protecting their own ball enough there.
You heard that with Craig Evans, but saying that Tonga were responsible for slowing down their own ball.
Tonga are playing with fire here. Oh, to be fair, he's done well. Saka, what's his name? Vaka.
Gets thumped by Kyle Sinclair. Stewart again.
Oh, this is good from England. Stewart's caught another one, but then they've knocked it on.
There's the charge down from Slade.
And the ball's just bouncing all over the place.
Will be a Tonga scrum.
Jones looks on. And England are desperate just really to cut loose a little bit against.
This is on Amazon Prime. Why the hell am I using DSTV?
Both sides.
Give me a second. Let's see if the Amazon Prime will be better.
Those airways. Very easy.
I've got ExpressVPN. If I've got Amazon Prime, I won't do that.
The noise level has just gone up a bit.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do it later if there's any. Oh, and then Marcus Smith is warming up here.
Smith not starting today because he had no involvement in training this week, at least not until yesterday's captain.
It's an encouraging sign. Kata, that's it, Kata.
Another good solid set
Kata
piece
did
there
it.
from
And a good scrum from Tonga. They've got the ball at the back. They use it off Vailanu. Here's Kata straight, kind of into Slade, but Slade holds on. But it's the penalty to Tonga. Oh, let's go for the scoreboard. And roll this back a little bit. There we go. So we'll see. Who will Smith replace?
Eddie Jones will, but he doesn't want the next screen line. It's just started above us. Here it comes.
It's not a bad penalty kick from Tonga.
Something might spark. And that lad, they want to ask, man, he's been injured all week, so don't expect absolute fireworks. It's difficult coming on in this situation, but I think he is the future for England. Or part of the future.
Marcus Smith is 100% the future of England fly half. Oh, and Tonga have lost the line out. Slap straight back down into Courtney Lawes' hands. So England can have the ball. Ben Youngs has it off the back. And he box kicks. Straight onto... Oh. No, but it's a knock on from Johnny May.
Ben Young's best box kick. 10-15 metres more so he can run at it.
England, I think England are getting a bit frustrated here. That was good from Johnny Hill. Johnny Hill stealing the line out, slapping it back down to his captain, Courtney Lawes. Courtney Lawes has like an incredible lines too.
Yet to record a win this calendar year. Munda defeats. They conceded a century of points against New Zealand at Mount Smart Stadium in Auckland.
Oh, and Ben Youngs has somehow stolen that off their scrum half and run most of the pitch to score. And that's 2 tries. I have no idea how he did that.
Ben Youngs, who scored a couple of tries.
2 tries for Ben Youngs on his 110th game.
Occasion of his 100th appearance. Matches the achievement here on his 110th.
How did he do this? He ripped it straight off the number 8 once he picked it up. Violano just has it ripped straight from him. Quality.
Here, 1, 2, 3, let's, yeah, it's a good rip, it's a good steal. And number 8 looks forward to that.
Ben Youngs has got some speed.
May have lost a yard of pace over the years, but 110 caps today.
Right, and Marcus Smith has come on. Who has he come on for? Furbank. He's on for Furbank. Furbank's had a good game. I'm actually quite impressed with him at 10.
His natural position, 10, George Furbank, but he can do a job.
Very impressed with him at 10.
I don't think necessarily had the easiest start to
Yeah.
Test rugby.
Tonga still have their yellow card. Yeah. They probably do for, I think, another 5-6 minutes. Yeah, no, it was definitely going to be a comfortable win for England. Tonga just on in it at the moment. Oh, and Slade misses again, but this time hits the pole. Get out there. I did update the score.
These days, in all honesty, he's not looked at home off the kicking tee.
But I'm really keen to see what Smith does here. He's got a decent amount of time, 27 minutes. Let's see what he can do. Good to see we have a Kiwi here. Tonga kick off straight to Itoje, just outside of their own 22. Set the maul. Don't pass it to the back until it's engaged. Very clever from England. And they're rolling it on slowly. At the back with Courtney Lawes, although Ben Youngs is about to box kick, I think. Nope, still rolling it on. And Ben Youngs breaks off the back. Johnny May has it. Oh, that's... Right, Smith has got it now. Passes off to Slade. Stewart's got the ball now. Takes it into contact. Bring it back. Give it to... I want to see Rub one right. Oh, and Genge, the baby rhino, straight into the contact there. Good lad. Oh, England are giving away a penalty.
Holding on, going back to that catch from Mario Itoje, it was very, very good because he hadn't pushed the ball back in the ball right to the end of the guy.
Ellis Genge running in there and saying, "Sorry guys, that was my bad."
I like players do that. You can then barge into a Tonga person, then put the ball back.
Little deft hands from Sinclair.
Two prop work in tandem.
Tonga going for the corner now. They realise that there's no point in going for 3 points.
Even the props these days have got to have an all-court game. That fella certainly has, Carl Sinclair.
I think Tonga have had a very rough year. I think they lost both matches to Uruguay. Quite badly too. Strong possibility that Tonga won't make it into the next World Cup.
Is preparing to come on.
Tonga throw to the front of the line out, set the maul. It's kind of rolled around, it's turned. England are protecting well at the moment. Please don't let them score. And the ball's gone to ground. But legally. And it's a turnover ball. That would really frustrate Tonga. England will have the scrum on their own 5-metre line.
The ball wasn't available. Fresh legs are needed.
So Tonga making replacements here.
There is the alteration at hooker. Maile comes on, but
Nguamo is coming off, and hang on, let me check because they didn't bring up anything on the stream, so let me check the names. So yeah, Nguamo is off for Mile, and I think 23 Fine is on. I don't know for who, although it might be for Fita.
playing for England for the 88th time today.
Yeah, Fafita has stayed off after his card. England's good scrum there, England, and they've won the penalty. Good lads. Good lads. Good shove there from England.
Very good scrum, but again, call was up. Drive, get a penalty, get out.
No, it's very good from England there. Very good drive. I mean, once they got the ascendancy in the scrum, yeah, play for the penalty. No problems there. Very good idea. And they kick, and it's a decent clearance from Smith.
Maybe two of the best sort of scrummaging props in France, but they're probably not the fittest. French top 14.
I don't know why, but Smith's hair just reminds me of Palm Tree.
The full 80 minutes. This is obviously international, so goes up another level.
Jamie George still on the field. I'm wondering when we'll see the implement. I wonder when they put Blemire onto the pitch. Probably the last 10.
Carry there from Dombrandt.
Dombrandt smashes it in. Back to Smith, who clears. Almost up to the Tonga 22, taken in by Vioni.
Fine alongside it.
And then Fine chasing.
Wearing that white protective headgear.
Taken in by Johnny May. Passes it to Ben Youngs, who then clears.
Like a fielder in the deep.
Quite low, just outside the Tonga 22.
Pass out there from Viano, and that was an awkward
Oh, and
one.
Radwan's on him, although he's done well there. Kata.
Take it not quite on the half volley. It was more a good length.
Oh,
Continue the
penalty to England. Holding on. And they've taken it quickly. Ben Young's taken it quickly. Spins it off to Smith. Stewart joins the line. Oh, it's great. Johnny May could try go in the corner here. Oh.
And in the end, it is just touched down by
That's unfortunate.
Will be dropping out from underneath their posts.
So it'll be a goal line dropout from Tonga here because they knocked it back and then put it down.
I think they're checking a couple of things here. One is
There's a lot of work for the TMO right now. All time's off. Let's go back a minute. So they're first of all checking Johnny May's feet, whether he's gone to touch. If not, if it was slapped back by a Tongan hand or an England hand. Oh, yeah, he's out. Johnny May's out there, sadly. So it'll be a line out to Tonga.
It's a Tongan defensive throw.
Player 23, Atkinson, is coming on for Tuolangi. Yeah. This Atkinson guy is big. He's tall.
Mark Atkinson, in his 30s, makes his England debut. And the significance in terms of the reign of Eddie Jones is actually the 100th player that Eddie Jones has used since he took charge of England. One or two pieces in the papers this week.
Tonga line out. Oh, they've thrown it far. They've got it. And Tonga have made a number of changes in the front row. They've set the ruck here, and it looks like they'll box kick through their scrum off, which I think is still Takulua. Yeah. And they'll do box kick. And it goes out, say, 10 meters outside their own 22. Ooh.
Class player. He plays his trade at 12 again. It's the sort of secondary team he has played, obviously.
So Atkinson joins Slade in the centres now.
There he is, playing first receiver. Tom Curry was played off the ball.
Smith back to May.
Second time cover
Johnny
tries.
May almost finds, sniffs a gap there and almost gets through. Smith to Curry. No, Atkinson. I can't tell who's who anymore.
Well read by Carter, but we'll come back to the penalty.
Penalty to England on about 10 metres out from the Tongan 22.
It's the second time he's done it. Tackling the man without the
And
ball.
we're very close to the last 20 minutes now. Atkinson in his 30s, and this is his England debut.
Pocket left. Probably going to the bottom left-hand corner. Nice little break. Calm the nerves. Atkinson.
It's been quite a long route.
It's a good kick from Smith. About 9 metres out.
Atkinson was at Sale. Spent a bit of time at Wasps. Moved on to Bedford.
Right, so England have a very good attacking platform here. George to the middle to Johnny Hill. Set the and it's come straight off the back. Curry inside to Johnny May. Johnny May is over. Johnny May is over. Try number 2. Yeah, try number 2 for Johnny May. Really good move there from England.
Early brings him down. Again, it's a lovely, simple inside ball.
Ben Young's offering a really nice inside ball there to Johnny May.
Curry Atkins the 9. Back inside to May. And blistering pace. Hooker does pretty well. Not quite. He's grounded that ball. May gets his second. And that's a sight you don't want to see. See the line he celebrates. One-way traffic.
So yeah, the score is blowing out a bit here. 20 minutes left to play, and it's already 41-3. Marcus Smith gets another conversion for England.
Last quarter, 20 minutes. England really
Last 20 minutes. I'd like to see England at least get to 60. That'd be good.
Live in the memory. A lot of Twickenham. Marcus Smith gets a very easy 2 points. I don't think he's going to overthrow his hand and get caught with it, caught in possession, but you never know. He's a will o' the wisp. Got a great rugby brain on him, and he's got plenty of ammunition.
So Laws has gone off, the captain's gone off, so Charlie Ewells is on now, one of Eddie Jones's favourites. And I think Mario Toje will probably go captain, or Ben Youngs. So England have set the maul off of the kickoff, and they've actually made a good 20 metres off of this. And they've got the advantage. So double advantage. two separate penalty infringements. So they'll get the one that was furthest up the field. First for lifting a leg, and then the second one was for a side entry.
Obviously, they're just trying to stop England literally march up the field.
And Marcus Smith with another good kick inside the Tongan 22.
Straight back into the 22. There'll be a move called again. We're going to have a funny one off the liner. I think the backs are getting a little bit frustrated. They want the ball. Mix and match from Youngs.
Also, everyone, if you haven't, like and subscribe to the channel on whatever you're watching on, YouTube or Twitch or Discord. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you can, we do these games, as many games as we can each weekend. So it's really good during the URC. Oh yeah, Mr. Smith into Curry, who passes to Don Brandt, who shouldn't have passed that, to be honest. He tried to get it off the Genge, and unfortunately it didn't work.
Didn't need to pass the ball. Someone else to score, but if he was in a Harlequin shirt, he would have scored it. He'd have gone himself.
So Tonga are playing. Well, no, they. And they put it down.
And in the end,
that was really... There was a charge down from England in Tonga's tries area. They pick it up, and then the guy got tackled, so he's put it down. 5 minutes scrum to England. Really good break there from Curry.
Little funny one. Marcus Smith, Don Brandt. Sorry, that's the break from Curry.
Why did John Brandt not go for that?
Again, he wasn't trying to be selfish, but all he needed to do with his weight and strength was just go between those two tacklers. He's looking to pop the ball to Genge, but unfortunately, he hasn't got to plan. But England is still there. They're still getting a 5-metre scrum.
Ooh, draw back a bit.
If anything, I think Tom Brandt was being a little bit too altruistic.
Okay, cool. 16 minutes left for England to get another, hopefully 19 points. Hopefully they can score here.
Reckons England coach he's got a bit of Richie McCaw about it in the way he's developed his game from
England get the penalty at the scrum. Youngs takes it quickly and passes it to
Smith.
Smith swings it to Johnny May, who's dancing around but gets caught. Smith, Youngs to Smith, inside to Don Brandt, inside to Yules. Yules is held up just a metre short. He's still off the floor. Could be a turnover here to Tonga.
2 feet above the try line for a moment
And
before
there's
he was sent back.
ball not coming out. Tonga get the turnover.
Events may well be creaking just a little bit, but a minor victory there.
Lovely hands out the back door. And that's just lovely, bringing the man on. Johnny May couldn't get the pass away. He has now to take contact, present the ball. He's trying to wriggle his way through. It ain't going to happen. England still
Interesting. Marcus Smith is his. I think it was his. I think his mother is a Filipino. I've been to the Philippines once. It was cool, but I went to an area that was quite run down.
It's nice to see Twickenham full, isn't it? It was a great buzz. The anthem was sung full belt. It's nice to hear.
Jeez, Tonga aren't going to score from here, that's for sure. Free kick to England here. And they'll go for another scrum.
Come in. Listen up, boys. I'm going into a conversation, okay? I spoke to you before the game about keeping the cap. I'm not going early. If you lose that back foot, you come into free kick. Hold your weight.
He's quite a character, isn't he, Looney Uhila? They call him the Tongan Bear.
Uhila just getting in a bit of trouble from the referee there. Really funny interaction.
He was, he did pretty well. Again, they just literally got off the plane and then 3 or 4
So, who's
days
coming on now? I can't see the number.
training time, so it wasn't great.
Mora, who's going
Got an
off.
injury up there.
And
He's
it
done
will
well to
be
do what he's done. 64 minutes.
Faiva.
So James Faiva.
Faiva on at number 10 for Tonga.
It's when Uhila breaks into a canter. He's quite an item to try and stop.
Yeah, well, he's just going to stop the England front row at the moment. There is
I wonder when we'll see
planned.
Blamaya. Advantage at the scrum for England, and it looks like it will be a card here. Well, the ref's got the double blast. It might be a card here for one of the props.
Another chat with the front row.
Okay.
Let's listen in, shall we?
We made the changes, and now I've got a problem.
What are you doing?
I'm not going to continue with this problem. You need to change behaviour. You get up to the deck and shout in the way. It's not on.
What are you doing? Quickly. I'll be down soon anyway.
Mahfoud, the replacement tight head, will
Stowe's
have
doing
no
it.
problems recognising the Welsh accent. He made more
So
than
is
50
it?
appearances for Ospreys. Well, there we go. I thought they looked a little bit like boxing boots. I mean, those look as if they've
Tongan
long
proper
done-
healer's got literally boots that look like he's a boxer. They're like up to his his calves.
Guy Fawkes, did he win that type of?
It's another reset scrum. I reckon if there's another
He could just
infringement,
dig his studs in and
it's like a
straight.
Tongan
That's
player
what
be
he's
going
gonna
to the
do
bin.
with them boots. Because I think the ref is, he's had a chat with him twice now on 2 scrums. He's not going to put up with it.
So Young's with a
There you
pudding.
go.
Similar story. Scooped
Oh,
up
it's
by
a
Don
sloppy
Brandt.
scrum,
Here's
but it's come
Atkinson.
back. Atkinson's
He
got it.
takes on Tomokio.
And a penalty goes against them for holding on. Really poor there from England. Really poor.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna say it's good from
Good turnover though from Tonga.
The old heads in the scrum have bought a
12. Tamapia.
penalty or two there because the referee was on the case. He allowed that one to go ahead. It wasn't good ball for England. Hence,
And they clear.
control it well, but
Not out of their own and England will be ringing the changes now. So it'll be Will Stewart, Joe Marler, and Alex Mitchell. All three will be coming on at the same time. Which means Youngs, Genge, and Sinclair, all three of them.
The Northampton side. Joe Marler, I was going to say back wearing white, but of course they're since the
Tonga throw in. It's been disrupted, but they've got the ball back.
Almost a year ago.
They're inside their own 10-meter line. So they've lost ground here. It's a good little run there from Uhila. Tonga needs to try and build some phases here. Uhila smashes in. Oh, it's a nice little out the back pass. But didn't really come to much.
Way through that time, but
it's back to Fiver, who kicks straight down Radwan's throat. Go on, Radwan, run it.
It's been a bit quiet actually since he scored that try. Hasn't had too many opportunities.
I want to see him in open space. I just want to see how fast he is. This is good. Smith to Atkinson. Atkinson chooses not to pass, but it's advantage to England here.
Well, that was Uhila. I think that was an illegal tackle. That might be.
Uhila might get his marching orders for this.
Wants to have another look at. Here's
this is good. Radwan's around the corner, around the side. Oh, really? No, England have kept it. Oh, that's a knock on.
But we are going to come back to the penalty, and I suspect the Tongan bear may be in a bit of bother here.
Well, it's a no arms. You've got to wrap your arms with it. Try going like a.
This could be a
torpedo.
Yellow card for Uhila here.
Hurt yourself as well as the opposition.
For either a no arms tackle or a high tackle, or both.
Look at a couple of things. So one's the no arms tackle, and one's the head high tackle down this side. Happy faces.
Craig, check. I'd like to show you something else, please.
The referee, TMO's called the referee to check something, so it must be something fairly serious.
Okay, Craig. We're just trying to get the angles here to put up on the screen.
So it's time off.
I want you to see the actions of 23 white. When they're both
the army Fina. The replacement, there he is. He's taking a close look at the screen.
So number 23, Faina. Apparently he's done something here. Oh, yeah.
It's a high swinging arm from Fina.
Just keep watching that, Craig. On the floor now, watch his actions once it's completed on the floor. Right here.
Oh, I say, he's off. Marcus
What has he done?
Feeling the force there.
Oh, yeah.
That's a straight red.
Yeah,
Bit of foul play compounded by another.
Yeah, it's an elbow.
yep, going to be over race 5. There's a straight red card here.
The Achilles heel of Tonga Rugby.
Phoenix, right?
Almost needless acts of foul play. Let's listen in. As Tonga are going to be down to 14.
Literally got a high tackle against you. Then advantage. When the player's on the floor, you took it upon yourself to put the elbow into the face. It doesn't matter what it was, straight into the face. I don't know whether that's on a red card.
Yep, he deserves it too. Idiot. Absolute idiot.
It's just frustrating for a coach because he knows inwardly he's boiling. Because again, they will have talked about this. You just simply can't do it anymore.
And the coach will be furious with him. And I don't blame him. Ugh.
So there you go, down to 14.
It's really poor from Tonga, that.
12
Well, not Tonga, but really poor from that one player.
Scotland got 60 odd points. It's just silly. I mean, it's stupid.
Number 6 and number 9.
It's nothing more about, bravery or hard I am, whatever. It's being brave is getting up off the floor and making a tackle, and then getting up off the floor again and making another tackle. That's just
I think Takalua's
badly now.
Takalua's coming off now. He's being replaced. I personally don't think he could have done much more than he has. Just Fuka. And Tamani's off for Fuka. England throw to the middle, to Ewells, I think. And they've set them all. I think England should score here.
Well, Jamie George has it. He's got one or two teammates and 80-odd thousand here at Twickenham.
England really will want to score here.
It's a penalty advantage to England.
England have the penalty. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to end the stream here because Steve wants to get the bot game going, and that's going to be a slightly more important match than this one. So in this game, it's already decided, especially with the red card. So I will check you guys next week for the next England game. Hopefully I'll be in my place in Edinburgh at that point. And yeah, enjoy the bot game with Stephen. Hopefully Wales can give him a good game, and hopefully it'll be a close contest. But have a good one, guys. Check you later, eh?